My name is Ebonee Carpenter. I am a second-year graduate student in the Department of Sociology and Anthropology, and I am from Tampa, Florida. Raise your hand if you've wrestled with your hair at some point or another. As you can see, when it comes to hair, many of us can relate. We agonize over our hair type, how to style it, whether or not to cut it. Sometimes we simply tuck it away altogether. Now, this hair care dilemma is especially true for Black women. The texture of our hair differs greatly from that of other races, and our styling techniques are some of the most complex. Black hair is typically curlier, frizzier, and thicker, while still being more sensitive to manipulation. In 15th century Africa, hair was used to tell a person's marital status, religion, ethnic identity, as well as their wealth and rank within a community. In Ethiopia, this practice is still seen today, where hair often signifies something different to each of the more than 80 tribes there. From the rise of the hair salon to the popularization of braids, extensions, hair weaves, and wigs, hair care practices have proven to be an important part of the lives of Black women around the world. For the Black woman, hair sends a message, one that determines what others think of her, how they treat her, and oftentimes, how she feels about herself. Now, while literature around African hairstyles and hair care practices exists, it rarely tells the story from the most precious lens, that of the Black woman in Africa. With the help of a local translator, I visited 15 different hair salons, conducting in-depth, semi-structured interviews with salon owners, beauticians, and customers within the Copperbelt region. Through this fieldwork, I was able to explore current perceptions of hair for Black women in Zambia, specifically examining the attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors surrounding their hair care practices and how these contribute to both individual and shared post-colonial African identities. Now, the study resulted in 3 major findings. 1. Traditional hairstyling is no longer a popular staple of Zambian culture, with the exception of the premarital bridal shower. Contrarily, Western social media outlets such as Facebook and Pinterest play a major role in influencing the styling techniques of Black women in Zambia. 2. The ability to wear virgin weave, which is defined as human hair that has never been treated, is most desirable and often signifies a higher social class amongst Zambian women. And 3. Hair care practices are heavily influenced by Zambian women's desire to be accepted by other women within their peer group, rather than a desire for attention or approval from Zambian men. Now, it is my hope that by gathering this information, while merely a snapshot of their perceptions and experiences, will lead to a deeper understanding of the role that hair plays in the collective identities of African women. Thank you.